Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, I am MASYKURA and today I'll be presenting an important timely issue in the field of talent acquisition entitled Toxic Work Culture as a Barrier to Talent Retention. While recruitment strategies are often seen as the cornerstone of building strong organizations, the hidden enemy often lies within an unhealthy culture that silently pushes talented individuals out the door. This issue is increasingly relevant in a post-pandemic workforce where employee expectations around well-being, fairness, and workplace values have significantly evolved. Retention is no longer just about salary or benefits, it is about creating an environment where people feel respected, safe, and empowered. Let us begin by defining what we mean by toxic work culture. It refers to an organizational environment that is characterized by dysfunction, negativity, and harm to employee well-being. This includes behaviors such as bullying, micromanagement, discrimination, harassment, favoritism, and lack of empathy from leadership. A 2022 article from MIT Sloan Management Review explains that toxic culture is not just a matter of a bad behavior. It is a systematic issue where the workplace enables and normalizes harmful patterns. Often, toxic cultures are recognized and reinforced by leadership that values performance over people, prioritizing profits at the expense of psychological safety. So, how do we recognize a toxic work culture? Here are some red flags. Number first, high employee turnover. Employees frequently resign without long tenures. Second, fear-based management. Employee feels afraid to speak up or disagree. Third, lack of communication. Information is withheld or distorted. Number 4, disrespect and invisibility. Colleagues belittle each other or gossip is widespread. Number 5, burnout culture. Excessive workloads with little recognition. Research from the Work Institute 2024 Retention Report indicates that emotional exhaustion and feelings of unfair treatment are two of the top drivers of voluntary resignation. These symptoms don't appear overnight. They develop when issues are ignored or normalized. The relationship between toxic culture and employee turnover is direct and damaging. According to the Harvard Business Review 2023, employees are 10.4 times more likely to quit due to a toxic culture than because of compensation. This turnovers the old myth that people leave jobs because of pay. In truth, people often leave because they are no longer feel safe, heard, or respected. A toxic environment also leads to a disengagement. When employees' mentality disconnect from their work and the company's mission, productivity drops, collaboration suffers, and retention becomes nearly impossible. Let's consider a real-world case, the Wells Fargo fake account scandal. In their toxic sales culture, employees were pressured to meet unrealistic quotas, so much so that many resorted to creating a fake customer account just to meet KPIs. What happened next? Not only was Wells Fargo fined billions, but employee morale plummeted and high performers began to resign en masse. The scandal exposed how unchecked internal pressures and fear-based leadership can lead to ethical violations and talent loss. This is a clear example of how culture, if toxic, can destroy even the most successful talent strategies. Another critical issue is how toxicity damages employee branding. With platforms like Glassdoor and LinkedIn, employees can now publicly rate their workplace. A few honest reviews mentioning harassment, racism, or favoritism can quickly tarnish an employee's image. This public perception becomes a major hurdle in attracting new talent. In fact, LinkedIn's Global Talent Trends Report 2023 found that 75% of job seekers research company culture before applying, and 1 in 3 would decline an offer from a company with a negative reputation, even if the salary is high. Beyond turnover, toxic work environments have hidden costs. These include first, increased absenteeism where employees call in sick more often. Number 2, lower engagement and performance where disengaged teams underperform. Number 3, higher healthcare costs where mental health issues like anxiety and depression increase. And lastly, legal and compliance risks such as harassment claims or unfair dismissal lawsuits. According to the Society for Human Resource Management, United States of America companies lose $223 billion annually due to culture-driven turnover. That is not just a statistic, it is a warning. It is crucial to understand that a company's internal culture directly impacts its external talent acquisition efforts. No matter how attractive a job posting is, candidates today do their research. They ask friends, check reviews, and scroll through company posts. If they sense a toxic environment, they withdraw often without even applying. Moreover, recruiters working for toxic companies face the ethical dilemma of overselling a job they know won't fulfill expectations. This causes dissonance and contributes to poor job fit and early resignations. The good news, toxicity can be reversed, but it requires strong leadership and genuine commitment. Here is how. First, leadership accountability. Leaders must own their role in shaping culture. Second, anonymous feedback. Tools like surveys and 360 reviews help detect issues. And number 3, clear values and behavior standards. Define what's acceptable and what is not. Number 4, training on empathy, inclusion and communication. Soft skills must be prioritized. And lastly, exit interviews. Use them to identify cultural pains, points and patterns. Tackling toxicity is not an overnight fix, but it is a necessary one. As future HR professionals, we play a central role in building and protecting workplace culture. Our responsibilities go beyond hiring. We must promote diversity, equity, and inclusion. Next, ensure fair treatment in performance appraisals. Intervene in case of bullying or harassment, and also advocate for psychological safety in policy making. A healthy culture is a strategic asset. It reduces turnover, attracts high caliber talent, and enhances employee loyalty. As the saying goes, people don't quit jobs, they quit toxic cultures. To conclude, toxic work culture is more than just a soft issue, but it is a serious barrier to talent retention and overall organizational success. If we want to retain talent, we must create environments where employees feel safe, valued, and heard. Recruitment is only half the battle. The real challenge is keeping the people we hire, and that starts with culture. Let us not underestimate the silent damage toxicity can cause. Let us be the HR professional who lead the change toward healthier, happier, and more human workplaces. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next video.